Hey guys, we were just live on Facebook talking about last night's premiere of the show. Swipe up if you want to see it. Hey guys, it's Sunday morning. He's had 4 hours of sleep. We're going live on Facebook in a couple minutes.
We're excited to talk with you guys, see what you thought about the premiere episode of Nate Jeremiah by Design Season 2.
By time.
Yeah, there's hearts.
That's
Hi guys.
so nice.
How's everybody doing? Wow,
All right, so
what
did you? Hey, yuck. What did you think of episode 1? What did you think of Gerald and Hias? Did you guys like the kitchen? My favorite thing I have to say about the entire episode was Hias's facial expressions.
Yeah, well, listen, first of all, thank you to everybody who tuned in.
Yeah.
Who saw the show at midnight.
It wasn't midnight. It was
10 o'clock,
p.m.
which for me these days feels like 4 a.m.
Yeah.
We are obviously at home with a newborn, so sleep is not on high demand. What is on high demand, but not on high delivery, right?
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know. This is what happens. But we want to thank you guys for tuning in and for watching the show. We love this show.
Yeah. And what you guys don't know is that behind the scenes, this show of season 2, typically a show like this takes about maybe 4 months to produce. This has been the last 7 months of our lives. In fact, tomorrow we're still having a full day of shooting. So to see an episode all packaged with like commercials for command strips or whatever in the middle of it felt like really great. And Jared's mom is in town.
Yeah, it was
so
nice.
She got to see it too.
Our premiere episode last season was spent with a big group of friends and family.
Mm-hmm.
This season, our son was laying on my chest and my mom was sitting on the sofa with us.
Yeah,
it was kind of amazing.
Our son Oscar has now, his new nickname at home is Sticker. Because he just like clings to Jeremiah's chest, so he looks like a little sticker.
Spot.
You don't even hold him; he just like sticks to you.
Yeah, he's just like a little sponge.
Yeah,
like a little barnacle.
It's pretty cute.
Lots to talk about.
Yeah. Any questions?
Oh yeah. Do you have any questions for us? We're very rusty to this whole Facebook Live business and Instagram Live, so we're definitely want to know. Oh, Oscar's a perfect baby. Jonathan Tucker, leave us alone.
Jonathan Tucker, go away. Actor Jonathan Tucker, please go away.
The part that you guys, I hope you saw yesterday in the show, it was that Gerald and Hias were a really lovely couple. They're some of our favorite people we've ever worked with. They were really, really base level grateful and excited about the experience and the opportunity, and we had a lot of fun with them, especially that pizza parlor, which Nate hasn't stopped talking about since we went there.
So the thing is, too, is that what's always a challenge for us, no matter how many makeovers we do on TV, is that, we are in a very condensed time frame. And so we have to figure out exactly what the homeowner is going to want and going to like. Partially from interview questions that we give them, they have to fill out this very extensive questionnaire and then support that with images from Pinterest or whatever to get us kind of designing on the right track. But there's always a huge element of surprise, not only for them, but for us. We're surprised that they liked it as much as they did, didn't you think?
100%.
So it's really fun to try and kind of dig into the psychology of a family that we don't know very well initially and start making decisions and spending their money on stuff that we hope will be exactly in their mind's eye sort of bigger than they could have dreamed for themselves.
So we're kind of
interested. Last night worked.
Yeah, last night worked. And we're really interested to kind of hear what you guys connected to, what you loved. Do you have questions for us? Do you want to talk about some of the weird outfits I wear? I'm fine with that. I don't take it personally.
I think the real main question about your outfits, Jer, is
if
they're made for men, but also is Diane Keaton watching, and does she appreciate how she's been such a huge inspiration to you?
Don't start stressing me out about my DK, all right? I don't need it. All I'm saying is, how did you guys think about the floors? Did you like them? Because it was a big bone of contention over here. We were a little bit nervous about using them, but I feel like everybody says that they liked them. The flooring was a risk. Glad they liked it. Thank you, Eileen. Hello from Serbia. This is so crazy.
Yeah, that's cool. Hi
guys. What's up? Just so you know, I bought okay. Let's see. I love you too, Nate. I used to watch your talk show. Thanks, Jody.
Thank you.
Loved the show. That couple was the cutest.
They really were. Hias' facial expressions were like watching Play-Doh. Like, it was so exciting. Her face just lit up every single time. It was so cute.
She was one of the sweetest things that anybody's ever said to us was when she walked in that room and said, "I've never joy cried before." We both loved that. She was like, "I didn't even cry at my wedding."
Gerald was like, "Oh, great, thanks."
Wait. Yeah.
Hold on.
But, one of the reasons that we decided and settled on that flooring is we really wanted to push ourselves this season, and you'll see it throughout the rest of the episodes. We really wanted to take these kind of design genres a step further and really add some interesting twists to every space that we brought. Those floors were actually really, really beautiful in person. They looked great on camera.
Yeah.
But they're kind of timeless, I think.
I don't know if they're timeless, but I think that they've got a solid 10 years where they're going to look good.
I can't believe you still can't get on board with those floors.
It doesn't feel timeless to me, but it feels very, really good looking.
That room would be so pretty if it was painted a soft neutral too. Like it could.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The whole room. Yeah, absolutely. But I think, the thing is too, one of our biggest goals with this episode was to take their $75,000 and really try and figure out if we could furnish that family room for them.
Yeah.
So I was so happy that we actually basically cleaned out living spaces for them. It was the coolest thing in the world.
Yeah, thank God for living spaces, because that was a complete
And a lot of you asked where that sofa was from, and it's from Living Spaces.
Yeah, check it out.
It's really cool.
And everybody that's asking about that iron door with the arch,
Mm-hmm.
which is a really cool tip for a lot of people who don't want to spend a ton of money changing the architecture, adding a lot of character to the space, or don't have it.
Right.
That door from Pinky's Iron Doors, was a really beautiful opportunity for us to not only crack that space open, but to introduce that architecture in a really interesting way. And it changed the way the entire space felt, just the door.
Yeah, and the only way to do that door was to get rid of that knee wall or that pony wall that you said you've never liked one, that you've never met one you've ever liked. And I think that's true.
I don't trust the pony wall.
I don't understand.
What's it hiding?
Just go up.
But what is it hiding?
Well,
what's on the other side of it?
Now they have a laundry room, and that's what was actually behind that arch door, which I think is super cool.
Yeah.
And they can have hooks on the walls and baskets for the kids' stuff, and they can keep stuff for their pool back there, and they don't have to look at it when they're in their kitchen anymore, which is awesome.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just by kind of reallocating that entire space and cracking it open on the side of the formal family room, which most people wouldn't think to do because you think you just have to open up the back of the house, it kind of changed the entire look of the entire space.
Yeah. Do you think it looks the same still?
No.
I do.
What?
I think they kept everything exactly the same.
The kitchen?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
That's what I was asking.
They were so sweet. They were, and you just like, I loved them. They were some of my favorite people we worked with.
Yeah.
Although we have a lot of really great homeowners this season. Some people that are really special and some really special experiences we've got to share with them.
Yeah, but I have to tell you, one of the things that we're also really trying to pay attention to as we move through all these renovations is we're leaving like these young families with, and we're spending their money, and we really want them to have a solid investment. So that is a 3-bedroom, 1.25 bath house in Burbank. And the idea of that house now being the kind of thing that would appeal to any buyer as soon as you walk in the door, just from the natural light, just from the way that the space is reallocated, as you said, I think is really cool. I mean, the place reads, you walk through their front door now and you're like, this could be a $5 million house. Like, it looks beautiful.
So much money. Somebody just asked if we think that dark colors are going to come back again.
Yeah.
Did they leave? I love a dark color. I love an excuse to paint a room and a moody palette. I think it kind of can blend with any design aesthetic.
Coming from the person who painted our first master bedroom in our rented house here in LA, black.
I got permission first.
You got permission, but I was like terrified, and then I basically never woke up for 2 years because it was so relaxing and
don't
cool.
think I got permission, actually.
No, you did. You asked.
Oh, okay.
You did. We were just like dating then, babe.
I know.
You asked me for everything. It's a
I
total,
wasn't talking about
world.
permission from you. I was talking about from the people we were renting from, but thank you.
Oh, I thought you'd ask me
Yes,
if
but
we paint our bedroom black.
I encouraged you.
So wait, I just want to make sure I understand this.
asked
We don't have to
permission
ask
from
each
the
other for
landowner.
permission to do stuff around our own homes?
I don't. You do.
Oh. All right. Well, guys, thank you very much for tuning in with us. We appreciate it. We really do. What did you think of Trading Spaces, too, by the way?
You guys, we're going on an episode of Trading Spaces.
Yes.
We had such a
We're
good
competing against each other, and $2,000 for me for a budget after 20 years in design was really tough.
It was amazing to be a part of. Like, just to watch him.
My stress.
Dealing with a $2,000 budget was a reason enough to do the show.
Here's the question. Do you think I was able to do an entire room for $2,000 without staple gunning anything?
I'm just glad you didn't injure yourself. That, I think, is really
Well, that
something
we
special.
both know is a miracle.
That is a miracle. But I don't know about you guys, but watching the show, watching Trading Spaces was so like cathartic and kind of like going home for me. I grew up watching that show.
Yeah,
It was
watching
so
that
fun.
and then watching the reboot of Roseanne.
Yeah.
Come on, there's
And,
so
like,
much.
so
There's some
a
good
lot
stuff
of
going on.
There's
right
a lot
now.
of nostalgia right
Yeah.
now, which I think is really fun and a nice time to kind of enjoy things that make people happy.
Definitely.
Hopefully that this second season continues to do that for you guys. We poured a lot of our heart and soul into it. I think you're going to be kind of interested to see a lot of the different ways that we tackle what home means to a lot of different types of people and a lot of different circumstances.
Yeah.
And you get to watch our family grow, whether you want to or not.
Exactly. All right, so that's really interesting, I think, from a philosophical standpoint.
Yeah.
But I think the main question of this Facebook Live is, who do you think has better hair, Jeremiah or Carter Osterhaus?
Why would you even do that?
Bye.
Really? That's it? You're leaving on that note?
I'm going, yeah.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you later.